Yes, judges.
Hello, Dan. How you doing? You
What are you
all
up to, bro?
I'm actually watching the football, mate. This Surfshark VPN is a lifesaver, mate. You can watch the football with a dodgy Wi-Fi, even at the Emirates when you've got a big crowd there and everything like that, watching the football. Unbelievable.
Easy to set up? Well, it must be if you've done it, mate.
Ah, very, very funny. Even abroad you can watch all your favourite programmes. It's like being at home, mate.
And that's exactly what you guys can do too. Click the link in the description for Surfshark VPN. I believe Dan United has got his camera off at the moment to go and get his notes. Did a little bit of scouting, I believe, to the world-class Konsa at the weekend.
World-class Konsa watch.
Oh my days!
Wow,
oh, my God.
I'm locked in. I'm locked in.
Go on, take it away, son.
I want to hear your first. You first, Billy. So, fire away.
Embarrassing is, if I had to describe it in one word, embarrassing. The bottle job from us 2-0.
You're not looking at these notes, are you? You're not looking at these.
Look, there's nothing I can say to possibly defend the bottle job of what happened on Saturday. Yeah, it was horrific, and the less said about Konsa, the better, really. But I'm sure we're going to go into that.
Well, look, I mean, I like to start with positives, and I think that I'm a United fan, so I haven't had many. So this week on World Class Konsa Watch, guys, this will be a weekly thing because this guy has told us that he is world class. He's the best English defender. He's world class, which makes me worry with the players around. But anyway, the first thing I noticed, Billy, I don't know if you saw this, that really concerned me was the commentators never mentioned world class Konsa in the build up. There was not one mention. Now, for a player as big, for a club as you state he is, I'm concerned that it seems to be only you that's seeing this at the moment. So
this is the thing. He's underrated, isn't he? He's clearly not being noticed properly.
It's weird, isn't it? World class and underrated. Do they go together? Do they marry up? Anyway, the positive things I will say is minute 3, 15, 10, 21, 48, 52. Lovely 2-yard passes. And when I say lovely 2-yard passes, I mean they were fantastic. They were played in, bish, bash, bosh, gone. The problems I have with him, the first question I'm going to ask you, is he a right back or is he a centre back? That's what I need to ask first.
He's a centre back by trade. Unfortunately, Matty Cash is out injured at the minute, and so he's having to do a job at right back.
So are you saying he's world class at right back or at centre back?
I'm saying that he's a world class defender.
Okay, defender, so can do the whole job. Brilliant. Glad you said that. So, 15th minute in, mate, poor pass to Bailey, goes out for a throw-in, then ends up conceding a free kick. 5 minutes later, we witness Reguilon not just run past him, he sits him down, goes past, gets a crossing. That, for me, it spelt danger for me. I was concerned. And that was the first half. Obviously, you went 1-0 up. Then the second half, bang, you go 2-0 up. And I was like, okay. Here we go. Clean sheet Konsa. This is where we're going. And then I don't know what happened. So the goal's coming from the right-hand side. Now, here's what I saw in the first half that I think you need to watch with Konsa for the rest of the season. This guy, as world-class as you say, defending, not attacking, defending. There were 4 separate occasions where he's gone up the field and just forgot about defending. He's stopped. He's been caught out. And then essentially what we see there is Diego Carlos and we saw Pau Torres having to try and suck the ball in. At some points, I saw Leon Bailey running back further than him. So that was my first worry. Now, the biggest one was the third goal. Can you talk me through what you think the third goal, what happened there? Just please.
We talk about the third goal in the game, or
the third Brentford goal. The third Brentford goal.
That the whole 9 minutes, to be perfectly honest with you, wiped from my brain.
Wiped from your brain. Okay. So what I'm going to tell you is, with regards to Konsa, I gave him in that game. I was generous because I think you're funny. I think you're a friend. I think your memes on the chat are brilliant. And you've been very, 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 very vocal about Manchester United this season, as my colleague LB said there. What I will say is I'm going to give him a 4.9 against Brentford.
That's very generous. That is very
generous. What I want you to do, and I want the court. I see people are saying I look like a solicitor. I want the court. I want the the fans. I want everybody who's watching this, Mrs. Potts, everyone. I want you all to remember this is the day that Billy was sat down, shut up, and that fucking fraud Konsa should never be spoke about as a world-class defender again. I'm done.
Love it.
Put him in his place. I love to see it. What you know? What how brilliant it is that the very next game after the show, that is where he drops that performance.
And you wonder why I don't get my chest out. What do I always say? I put my chest out, and it always comes back to bite me on the arse. And it's done it again. So, little pessimistic Billy is coming back.
Yes, your team is shit. It's not as good as you're overachieving. Yeah, your players ain't that good. Say it with us, Billy. Stop hyping your team up, right? You're frauds in this Champions League race. You're gonna do a Newcastle next season. Sorry, Pete. No need to not mean it's 5 shots, but you're gonna do a Newcastle next season and be straight back out, and you're gonna be down. Say it with us, Billy. You're shit. Come on.
No, look, we've had a poor week and we're 5th in the Premier League table.
Well, so the chest is back then, is it? What is it?
Just stating facts.
And then straight away, like a return
I'm
volley.
stating facts.
It's
Are we not 5th in the Premier League? We are.
Okay. Yeah.
It's a fact, whether you like it or not.
So next season, do you expect that you're going to do anything of note if you're in the Champions League?
Well, we'll have to see what happens. We'll have to see the transfers.
That's not pessimism, Billy. You don't
it's
know
whether
the
we
meaning
get
of
Champions
pessimism.
League in the first place.
You don't know what pessimism is, Billy. Pessimism. You're supposed to say we're going to do a Newcastle and we'll be straight out of it. That's pessimism, yeah. So don't give us that, Billy.
But I'm not going to tell you that we're going to have a poor season next season while we're still 6 games to go in this season. What are you on about?
I'm just saying, like, you got what you deserved, because you started getting big for your boots week after week. We saw it, Dan saw it, I saw it, everyone saw it.
Every time a goal was conceded by one of our teams, Billy's chiming in. And then this
sharing a message with friends on a WhatsApp group.
He was
LB, what you saying, man? You got a nice little screensaver there.
Yeah, listen, I just think we are in serious trouble at the Euros if Konsa's the best English defender we've got. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? We got Walker, we got Trippier, we got Trent. You know what I mean? Even Harry Maguire. You know what I mean? Like, if Konsa's the best we've got, we'll be making out of the group stage, boys, I'm afraid. Early trip home from Germany.
Thank God.
You don't think City will be going in for him
Southgate
in the summer?
No, mate, come on, man. Honestly, like, Billy gassed this guy up so much. It was absolutely ridiculous. You know what I mean? Like, if we, I can't lie to you.
I've got a question.
The moment I found out he was 26, I completely lost my head. And
the moment we found out that fucking Billy was saying Mings over Konsa last season as well.
Honestly,
I
thought it was like this 19-year-old youth prospect.
It's out,
Billy.
Flip flop.
Yes.
I've got a question on this. Well, who's going to come to? Is he going to? If he's really this good, a big team's going to come in. Where's the same energy for Spurs players? Because Spurs haven't won anything. The likes of Mickey van der Ven, the likes of Heung-min Son.
He's only been there 3 months.
And Van der Ven's 10 times the player Konsa is. He's fucking incredible.
Oh, all right. So why aren't big clubs? Why won't big clubs go in for him?
Because he's only.
Where's the same energy?
It's April. We don't know if they'll come in yet, do they?
But you're saying that we should be expecting things for Konsa because he's
No.
Based off what you said.
Who do you think you are, Billy?
Based off of what you said, because you said he was world class and he was the best English defender.
All right,
if that's true.
If Van der Ven is as good as everyone's saying, is and this, that, and the other, then I should be expecting top clubs to come in for him, no?
In a few years, if he's as good as,
he is a
if he's as good as
fantastic
Spurs.
player.
Yeah, but I don't hear Spurs fans gassing him up as much as you gassed up Konsa. That's the thing.
Sure. I'm not so sure.
No, you said he was the best English player, the best English defender. Goalie.
I still stand by it, by the way.
Well, if that's true, he'll
Fucking hell,
probably get.
mate.
He'll
Have you
probably
not
get
seen
off.
the notes I got from the fucking weekend?
One
He was
game.
horrendous. 2 games. He was shite against fucking City as well.
You know what? I love when Billy said, "Oh, John Stones is messing up. He's messed up," and then Konsa had a bad
As soon
game.
as
I'm
he
like,
said that, I was sat there thinking, Konsa's going to get man of the match and get 2 goals today, isn't he?
I actually really like Konsa. I think he's a good player. I don't think he's the best English defender. But yeah,
Look, we
man,
all have our opinions. It'd be a boring game if we didn't have opinions, wouldn't it? If we all
The
had the same
Spurs
opinion.
comparison is a bit
This is
shameless
mine.
from you, Billy, though, to be honest. Because look,
In what way?
I'm not Spurs' biggest defender. They don't win trophies. I don't rate them. But yeah, you've played one season of European football in how long? Yeah, you've been in relegation battle after relegation battle after getting promoted for the championship.
What year
You're
we was in a
not-
relegation battle, by the way?
What's that?
What year we was in a relegation battle? Since
Every
coming
year
up?
since you've come up, pretty much every year you've
What-
been.
You were in
that
a
team.
relegation
Our
battle
first
before
year.
Christmas last year.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Exactly before Christmas last year.
Yeah, Gerrard. That's why you had to sack him, and you can't put yourself on Spurs level. You've been here 5 minutes.
I'm not putting ourselves on Spurs.
So what
level.
is this? Oh well, why ain't Spurs?
But you've been going on. If Konsa's really this good, then he will want to go and win leagues and go and win trophies and titles at the biggest clubs.
That's true.
Spurs aren't winning trophies and titles.
Bale left,
So-
Modric left, Walker left, Kane's left.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
you go.
All right, but this calling for Spurs or for Spurs players, to leave because they need to progress their career at bigger clubs. I'm not hearing that.
So in fact, what you're saying is Konsa is just as ambitious as the Spurs players that have stayed to win nothing. He has no ambition, and that's why he's going to stay at Villa.
I'm not saying that he has no ambition at all.
Well, if he
Because
stays at Villa,
because I-
he's
because I
got no
see-
ambition.
because
If he's the
I-
best in the
because
world.
I see Villa as a progressive club who are
Progressing
looking
to what?
be.
What are you
Well,
progressing?
we're looking to be here, competing at the top, year
top
on
what?
year
Top
on
of
year,
the table, top of the league,
towards the top of the table. Yeah, I'm not
Challenging
saying
for
that we're
league.
gonna. I'm not going to be saying that we're going to be challenging for leagues.
Yeah, but I
'cause
agree with that,
only,
Billy. Though I
only
agree
two or
with
three
that.
clubs can do that.
But Billy, I agree with what you're saying. But you know that's probably like 2 or 3 years off at the very minimum. You agree?
Yeah, at least.
Right.
Yeah.
So the point is, if Konsa is really as good as you were making out, is he going to wait 3 years? Why won't he just join Arsenal? Why would he join City?
He's
Why would he join
26
Liverpool?
already.
Because like
26
Emi
now.
Martinez has said, that's easy. That's easy to do that. That's easy to do that. It's the merit of playing in the Champions League
tell you
for a
what was
club that
easy,
no
Billy.
one expects to be there.
I'll tell you what was easy was 3 or 4 of your players to pull a sickie go into Etihad away.
Yeah, big up for
Well,
that, by the way.
You're welcome. Yeah, lay off me now.